Hey Sagittarius, happy birthday to all of you all. Welcome to the Sacred Sage. This is your weekly tarot reading for the week of 10th of December 2018 till the 16th of December 2018. Now, what an interesting week that's ahead of us, Sagittarius. Not only is it your birthday week, we have two major events happening this week in the skies up there. We have the birth of Jupiter. You remember when Venus was taking a new birth, and that was in the sign of Libra about a month or 2 months ago. It was a fascinating event because everybody who was struggling with relationships had undergone that transformation where the blocks were moved and there was a new path that was shown, and it is still working on all of us, right? That energy of Venus blessing us all. Now, this time, Jupiter, which as per Western astrology is right there in your sign, is taking a birth, a new birth, right? Which definitely means that if you had any lack of luck, if you ever questioned about your destiny, then you must stop doing that right away because Jupiter, your ruling planet, is out there to bless you. Now, unlike the planetary shifts or the retrograde movements, the birth of a planet, and especially when it is in your own sign, is like a major event, which means if there was anything in the universe that was stopping you from getting your true, what do I say, blessings, or if you were struggling to manifest all that you wanted out of life, then that every bit of that block is going away. All right. So watch out for that. The other big event is Saturn is going to be invisible from now till some part of early 2019. It's probably January end or some part of February. We'll get to that when we do the readings for January or February. But why is this so important? Well, Saturn, as you all know, is a planet of karma, right? So it has made you suffer to the extent that it wanted to, till the time it wasn't happy or satisfied that you learned all your karmic lessons. Now that cycle finally is getting over now. Yes, we kept talking about it because it's been some time since Saturn moved away from your sign and got on to Capricorn, but then it was still not relief, or maybe relieving, but not relieving enough. Or maybe it was better, but you were still not able to manifest your heartfelt desires. Now is the time. So mark that date when Saturn goes away from the sky and Jupiter shines on you. Okay? Coming to your reading for this week, while this is a general reading, I think it must resonate with most people who are interested in knowing about Sagittarius in particular, because this surely means the end of one cycle. This is the end of suffering, because you do have the Tower card in front of me, and I think the Tower here is saying that everything that made you feel stuck, blocked, if you had your hands tied down, you had your eyes blindfolded, you didn't know which way to walk. Now, it may or may not have been true, but at least that was your perception of your own story of life, and you've been struggling with it for a long, long time. Finally, there is a Tower moment where all of these blockages will be removed, and the Wheel of Fortune right there says that whatever is righteous might just come in front of you. Whatever is righteous is going to prevail. I did some clarifier cards, and it definitely seems that, you've been going through situations where you were just stuck. And I would say that this is something to do with your personal life. In particular, if you were in a love relationship or you were considering a marriage proposal or something of that sort, where commitment and walking forward for a longish while, if that was on your mind, to have this partner and be with him or her for a long time, and you were struggling to get that commitment in place, you did all the hard work, you were just giving into the relationship and giving it all or more than you ever imagined. Well, the time of you giving and not getting anything in return is getting over. That is the Tower moment. All right. Now, either it gets balanced or it goes away to make way for something new to come into your life. You've been struggling with yourself. You've been struggling with people. Yes, victory is there. Maybe at the end of the day, despite all the effort that you've put in, despite all the hardships and hard work that you've put in for this relationship, maybe wherever you stand as on date, you do feel that, okay, you know what, in my own right, I am the winner because the situation is still in my control. But darling, it wasn't about being in control of the situation, isn't it? It was about being in a happy, prosperous relationship or getting married to the one who can take care of you and give you all the love. So the cards clearly state that somewhere there were things about this relationship which were always in the hiding. So the person that you were with or you still are with has not come out clean, has not told you all the truth. But then there was something about it that was just stuck on to you, right? You made 100,000 attempts to get over this relationship, to walk away, to cut your ties. But then every time you tried doing that, there was something that pulled you back, right? It's like taking one step ahead to go away from this person and then 40 steps right into the relationship where you just wanted to be on their lap or be in their arms. That's how the cycle has been for you for the last so many months and years. However, now is the time for change. You reclaim your power. You will be in a state where whatever is acceptable as a committed, clean, pure, genuine relationship is all that is going to stay in your life. Rest of it all, no matter what, no matter who it is definitely getting away. I do see a lot of new opportunities coming your way. I do see a lot of passionate energy. And why not? Because it is the Sagittarian season and you guys are full of excitement, full of adventure. Sexiness is inborn, right? There is no Sagittarian whom I would know of on the face of this earth who is not passionate or doesn't like the whole sexy vibe around them, right? You know it, that you got it. You are the sexy one. So there's a lot of fiery passion that's coming up. And yes, the beautiful part of the reading is that towards the end of the week, when maybe the Jupiter rise has already happened and the Saturn definitely going away and losing its grip on you, that is the time when you reclaim your own true loving, nurturing self. Because what you transform into from this Eight of Swords, very stuck and blocked energy, who's almost like a victim, has been in a state of self-pity, self-victimization or sabotage. That's what you've been suffering from all through all of this while. As the tower happens, as the wheel of fortune turns, you will transcend to being the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, both of these energies are the ones who really know that they are the one who are in authority. They are the one who are in authority of their own life. I wouldn't say they call the shots for others, but at least you know what is your own worth. Right? You're someone who is famous. You're someone who's an achiever. You have your wealth. You know that you're well-to-do and there is no bit of insecurity in you, whether it is about your self-esteem, your financial situation, your achievements in life, your acceptance in society. Everything's just there. And yes, you are the sexy, hot, beautiful, nurturing woman out there who just knows that love is waiting for her right there, right? And you know that you're not the one who is supposed to run or chase. You just gotta be the queen of your own world. And then the prince or the knight or the king, depending on what you want, right? Your king's right there. And I don't think a Sagittarian woman specifically is made to be someone who can settle down for a night. I personally believe that you got to get your king, right? So the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, both in one, that's what you are. And yes, the king will come for you, right? For the Sagittarian men watching this, it doesn't essentially have to mean that you are going to feel very feminine. The Queen of Wands or Queen of Pentacles energy for you also means that you are in your own true power of self-worth, of knowing your own value. You are an achiever and you are just stable right there, sitting on your throne. And the good thing, good people, good relationships, everything that matches your high vibration of being in this state of self-worth and knowing your own value, whatever relationship matches that vibration is the one meant for you, and that will come. Mark my words, Jupiter in your sign is surely going to bless your personal life. There is no doubt about it, provided you learned all your karmic lessons, every bit of the karma that you had to go through. If you've taken care of that, and if you've been on the path of righteousness, then baby, wedding bells are gonna just ring for you. I wouldn't promise them ringing before the Christmas bells. So yeah, for now, have a Merry Christmas and a great birthday bash, and be prepared for another round of bells as your wedding comes through sometime during 2019. Take care of yourself. God bless you all.